Hey, hey, this is a message to what y'all niggas got me into, man. This shit is insane. Blondie, the transsexual that lives here at the hotel, she's about 5'4". She always had her hair blonde. Okay, she literally told me, she's telling me to tell Kylee, Ken, or whatever, Mooney. She said that you know exactly who she is. You know exactly who she is. She said because you stole a bottle of some moan shit that y'all be taking to grow titties or some shit. She said you can't come back to Atlanta no more. And if you do, it's on. Everybody gonna mash you out. Now, Blondie also, I don't even know why I even started this shit. Cause now she got me going into full detail about, she's asking me questions. She wants me to make this video for her. This is for Blondie. Okay, so, oh yeah, let me see. I wrote this. What the fuck is this goddamn girl got me doing all this crazy shit? I ain't signed up for this shit. Hey, down in the valley, Blondie said big ups to you. I'm supposed to say big ups to you, big ups to you. All right. Now, she asked me, she said, they loving you, they loving you. We need more, we need more. I said, what the fuck you need more? I mean, we had, what can I tell you? I fucked the nigga a lot of times and that was it, She wants me to describe to you all, like, some of the sexual things that Kylee or Ken does in bed. I said, y'all really want to hear that type of shit? Like, for real, you guys really, really want to hear? What type of shit is this going on here down in the valley? So she's constantly keeps saying, make sure, she said, I'm going to make sure that she gets it to down in the valley. It sounds like a movie. But she said to make sure it gets to down. She's gonna make sure it gets to down in the valley. So, who the hell are you? Anyway, question number 1 from Blondie. T.S. Blondie is her name. So, Kylee, you know exactly who she is. She says that you stole some of her moany stuff. The stuff that makes their titties grow and the stuff, the trainee juice. That's all I can call it, trainee juice. She told me to tell you what kind of things Monet did while having sex. And you know me, I don't give a fuck. I don't tell her. It's just, Kylee suck a mean dick. I put it out there. That's one thing I enjoy about Kylee. Kylee suck a mean dick. And not only can Kylee suck a dick, Kylee swallows the nut. Now that right there is a turn on for me. And I'm sure there's a lot of other niggas out here get turned on by the same thing. But yeah, when you a swallower, that's one of the reasons why she was able to hang around me more. Because a lot of the other T girls in this hotel, like a lot of these all these bitches are hookers. And a lot of them will tell you, they don't swallow. They spit the nut out. They spit it out. Monet swallow. So hell yeah, Monet was able to hang around me, more than anybody else would, because Monet will suck your dick while you're driving. Will not stop sucking your dick until you bust. That's one of his fetishes, is to swallow the nut. He a nut swallower. So I'm like, okay, cool. As long as you can swallow, I can keep skeeting. All right. What else this motherfucker do? He only ate my ass twice. He licked between he tossed the salad some, he licked my ass twice. I'm not really too keen on having my ass eaten out. But when you on that crystal and all that shit there, all that shit. That's the thing about crystal meth. Crystal meth make people do some of the most freakiest, nastiest shit. If I can only count how many straight niggas, young niggas, 20-something years old, that come to this hotel, and these trainees be giving them crystal for the first time. And this has happened with Kylee too, because I have given Kylee, I sold Kylee about a $30 piece. Then he came back and bought a 20, and because of that, he gave me some motherfucking serious head. He must have went that's when he had his own room. He went back in his room, he came back, and he had a nigga in there. It was a young boy. Young little thug YN nigga hanging out there. So the nigga, apparently, it was his first time smoking. Kylee kept coming back to me. I need some more. You got this boy in the room. He spending the money. So the little boy, the nigga had some money. I guess Kylee turned him on to smoking. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm a seller. I'm trying to get, I'm thinking he just a trick, Let me get this money, go ahead on. Go get that money. So I used to give Kylee extra to go give to the boy. So the boy, he's a young little YN nigga. I don't know my customers personally. It's not my job to get to know them. So Kylee ran in my room one day. And she got on her knees, didn't even ask for any permission, just pulled the dick right on out and went to sucking. And that's the time when you can tell when the motherfucker just took a nice blast. It took a nice long hit. And that brain just said, get down there, suck that dick. Then the motherfucker told me to bend over. I'm like, hold up. You not fucking me, nigga. You ain't not about to top me. That's what I'm thinking. He said, no. I want to try something else. I got to try something else. Bend over, daddy. Bend over. He kept calling me daddy. So I bend over. This nigga spread my ass cheeks and stick his tongue in my motherfucking ass. At first, for the first 3 minutes, the shit felt pretty good, but then weird thoughts started coming through my brain. I'm thinking to myself, now I know the nigga a prostitute. He out here sucking everybody's dick and shit. And then it just crossed my mind. Damn, you back there eating my ass. You probably ate another nigga ass. The nigga you got in your room. You know, so that's too much tongue action, too much tongue to ass. I never asked him that, but I'm like, nah, I'm okay, I'm good. Stop. Cause like, why, Daddy? Why? Let me eat. Let me finish, Daddy. I said, don't you got somebody in your room? Oh yeah. He kind of stuck. I guess the boy was stuck. It was a young boy. I don't even know this nigga, but I've seen him in the area, cause we got some watch out crew. The trainees in this hotel, they basically watch out for me and whoever else is out here hustling. Because they out on the street, so they can tell, they let us know by whistling or saying something that the police is right there, So, that's how that went down. This nigga, he done ate my ass like maybe 3 times. The third time, the last time he ate my ass, I remember because I was sitting on the bed, and he wanted me to lift my legs up, like, lay on my back and lift my legs up. And he went down there and just ate. That seemed to be one of his fetishes. Swallowing nut seemed to be one of his fetishes. And all that shit came to my mind while he was eating my ass. Because I'm keep thinking, damn, your tongue, your mouth. I know if you eat my ass all willy-nilly, freely like this, I know you eating other niggas' asses like that. Ain't no telling what you doing with them customers out there in the streets too. So I don't really, I felt somewhat uncomfortable with him eating my ass and knowing that he been eating tricks' asses. I don't know for sure, but a prostitute, a hooker is not gonna tell you the truth about what they doing with other tricks at all, It started out, I ain't gonna lie, when we first started hooking up, I was Kylee's trick. I gave the nigga $20 for some pussy. Nah, for real. My first time giving Kylee money was $20. I mean, bitch, you at the old motel, the old hoe where all the old hoes hang out at. Okay, that's what we call it, that. The old hoe motel. You at the old hoe motel, nigga. Ain't nothing up in there. Ain't nobody selling no pussy in there for no $50 and $60 and $70. That's the old hoe motel with all the old hoes at. Every hoe up in there is up to age. They got a lifestyle that's gonna have them looking like they 90. But I'm not here to judge, but I only paid $20. The first time I had sex with Kylee, I bought the pussy. $20. That's it. Then when I found out he was smoking, when I found out he smoked crystal, I ain't had to pay no more. For what? Why am I gonna pay? Let's keep it greasy. What the fuck am I paying you? You know what I'm saying? That just don't make no sense. Everybody in this hotel knows this shit. What I'm telling you people out there in YouTube land and you down in the valley people, I can't believe I'm saying that shit. Down in the valley people, all y'all cousins and whatnot. I'm telling you the flat out truth. I have no reason to lie to any of you people. Okay, these videos that I'm making for Blondie is not going to make me rich. I told her she could do what the fuck she want to do to her. In fact, I'm on her phone. Literally, I'm on her phone recording this video, so. She says, Kylee, know her. Stop playing stupid. Y'all two used to go out on the stroll together. She used to tell you to go across the street because a lot of the tricks wouldn't pick her up if she was hanging with Kylee because Kylee looked so masculinely manly. Okay, another thing about Mr. Ken, Kylee, I'm gonna stop saying that shit. Monet, I'm so used to that goddamn Monet. At night, Monet will and can and is capable of fooling some motherfucking tricks, some brand new tricks if they don't know Monet. From a distance, you gonna think Monet a bad bitch because of the way he's shaped and whatnot. That's at night. I'm keeping it real with you. That's at nighttime. When the sun come up, come on. I even told him, I said, you look like my uncle. Nigga, you ain't no 25 years old. You look like my motherfucking uncle. I would fuck with him, and I would say disrespectful shit. And I knew he wasn't nothing he can do about it. Nigga, I'm 210 pounds. I knew there wasn't nothing he can do about it. Not a goddamn thing. So I'm like that. I'm dead ass. I'm like that. I was born in Mississippi. I was raised in Atlanta. So you know, it's like, whatever. Nigga, what you gonna do? I wasn't bullying him. That's just the way we was joking and kicking it, you know, because Kylee used to be cool. When Kylee first came over here, Kylee was cool with everybody. People actually kind of dug Kylee until Kylee started doing too much. It used to be quiet over here, like everybody knew what was going on. It wasn't. But when Kylee moved over here, Kylee kind of turned this place into the little Hollywood. You know, like every morning, we trapping in the motherfucking hotel. It's like 6 different niggas in 6 different rooms trapping. You know what I'm saying? Blondie used to tell Kylee all the time, and I remember she used to bang on Kylee's door. Why are you standing at the window with the curtains wide motherfucking open at 7 o'clock in the morning, twerking and dancing and doing that, like letting the world know you selling pussy And I mean, literally would have the windows open and would be standing there dancing and I ain't gonna say titties. The nigga ain't got no titties. It's just, that's another thing. I never looked at the nigga as a full trainee. Everybody in the hotel, well, Kylee and there was two more trainees. Them two punks, they was skinny little young one. One named Peanut. Then there was another one from New York. Them two and Kylee, they ain't really had no titties. The girls used to call them they used to call them crossies. That's what they call them in Atlanta, crossies. Little boys in lace fronts. You know, they just starting out, you know what I'm saying? But if it wasn't for the head and that sometime mushy pussy, that pussy of Kylee, it was nothing to write home to mama about. I'ma keep it motherfucking 100. You can tell a lot of niggas, a lot of soldiers been back there. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you stick your dick to the tip of the hole, the dick just sink in. It was like a sinkhole. And you already know, let's not play crazy. When you pull your pants down and bend over, and the rectum part, it look like a little piece of chitlin. The little mushroom, you know, little asshole mush, that's already sticking out. So, you know, I know you a hooker, so this is what I expect for that from these hoes. They out here letting these niggas run up in you for 20 or little or nothing. Some of these hoes fucking these niggas for free. And there's been some times Kylee used to let them tricks hit for free. The trick used to want, if Kylee knew that the trick get high, that's it. I was the man. Kylee motherfucker get the money from the trick and get the trick high. And next thing you know, the trick fucking the shit out of Kylee. And how do I know? Because they run off at the mouth and come outside and tell everybody. When they on crystal, they don't think. People who smoke crystal do not think. They just let it all out. And it you know, jacks up their sexual. Hey, Blondie, I hope this video is of some worth to you, because I might well make her my motherfucking manager. What the fuck? Look, this is Blondie's video I'm making for you guys. I don't give a fuck what she do with it. If you know me, you know me. If you don't know me, you don't know me. What you gonna do about what I said? Nothing. You know where to find me. You can't miss me. I'm 6'2". All right? 210, wait, 210, something like that. So I'm easy to find, but I'm not here to threaten nobody. I'm just here to tell, you know, I'm answering the Blondie the things that, you know, the sexual things. She wanted to know, what did Kylee do? Yeah, she suck a lot of dick. I don't think I've ever seen Monet brush her teeth. Her teeth always was kind of, yeah. I used to pick on her about that too. Like, when you gonna brush your teeth? You know, teeth they were already kind of like, I don't know. The head was good. So I don't know if his fucked up teeth contribute to how good his head. Maybe his teeth made, I don't know. Hey, my nigga, all I know is the nigga swallow a pound another day if need be. I was skeeting all down that nigga throat too. I mean, gee, he just come early in the morning, knock on the door, give a nigga some wake up here. He come give on some wake up here. Suck the dick until completion. I reach over the table, get a little piece of, give a crystal meth rock. Give him to him. I give him about $5 worth of crystal meth. That boy sucked the motherfucking chrome off this dome, like seriously. That's why a lot of people fuck with Kylee out in the streets as, men and guys, and y'all call them street trade niggas. We call them YNs. They all motherfucking sissies. Every last motherfucking... Listen, I'll put it out there. There's no such thing as a straight heterosexual person in the city of Atlanta. We just don't have that type of shit here. You either gay, you bisexual, or you a dead man. Good night.